Welcome to this episode of GVTV. I'm Natalia Barr here with Quinn Van Camp.
Hey Eagles, let's get started with some announcements.
Prom is quickly approaching, so make sure you get your obligations paid so that you can buy your ticket. Tickets are on sale in the office, and guest forms are available in the activities office.
The GV community is looking for concession attendants, swim instructors, and lifeguards for this summer.
To apply, visit www.midwestpool.com or call Melissa Strader at 816-847-6230.
All seniors need to bring in 2 baby and 2 recent photos for the slideshow at graduation by April 15th. Turn them into Miss McElwain or Megan Dietz.
Make sure to include your name and phone number so we can contact you once we have them scanned and ready for pickup.
Congratulations to Izzy Serrano, who is moving on to state after receiving a 1st place in poetry reading and a 4th place in prose reading at districts.
Also to Michaela Fox and Katricia Herring for being the first to qualify for state in debate.
Another congratulations goes to the Winter Guard team for receiving a 1st place at the Truman Festival.
And the Academic Bowl team for being conference champions this year.
Sophomore TJ Ungerer has his artwork selected by Missouri Senator Will Kraus to represent District 8 at the 2014 Senate Art Exhibit.
TJ was honored and awarded for his watercolor painting at the state capitol in Jefferson City on Thursday, March 13th.
Over spring break, the GVHS choir did great at their performance at the Grand Ole Opry and had an awesome time checking out all the attractions in Nashville, Tennessee.
That's all for announcements. Now over to David and Timmy, who had our top story last week with our weekly sports update.
Turning up the volume so we're laughing on the dial.
Hey there, GV. I'm Timmy Hinton, and welcome to this segment of GV Sports. As the spring sports are well on their way, David was lucky enough to get some interviews with our student athletes.
Hey there, track fans. I'm here with Chelsea Gabriel and Nina Pittman, 2 senior members of this year's Grand Valley track team. Nina, what does the team look like this year?
We look good. We're pretty fast. We have 4 returning seniors and lots of incoming freshmen that are really good. We get the job done at practice, and I'm really looking forward to it.
All right. Chelsea, what are some big positives looking at the season?
We have a lot of fast girls, and especially freshmen and stuff, so I'm really excited, and I think that we're going to be really good.
All right, thank you. What are some obstacles you guys are going to have to overcome, Nina?
Probably some injuries and getting in shape and keeping our health good.
All right. And what is the team goal for you guys overall this year, Chelsea?
I really want to win conference because we've won conference for the past 2 years, and I think that we should be able to this year too.
All right. And what are your guys' individual goals for the season?
My individual goal is to make it out of districts this year.
All right. And for you, Chelsea?
I want to win state.
All right. Well, you guys have good luck on that, and thank you for your time. Hi there, Grand Valley. I'm David Hudgens, here with 2 members of the Grand Valley Varsity Track Squad, Preston Weigel and Kevin Keck. Preston, how's the team looking this year?
Team's looking pretty well this year. I think we're going to do good. We've had a good winter training program going all winter, and going into the season, we look strong.
All right. And Kevin, what are some positives looking to the season?
We got pretty good team bond, and I think that'll be pretty good for the season so we can keep each other accounted for in training. So.
All right. And maybe what are some obstacles you guys are looking ahead of you?
Just keep everyone accounted for in their training because some of us slack off, but we're going to go over the top this year for training, and we're going to try to make it state.
All right. And Preston, what are some bold predictions and maybe goals for you guys to have this season?
I think we'd like to get the majority of us to state.
All right. And how do you guys want to do in like conference and districts and maybe that kind of stuff?
We definitely want to take first in conference and districts. Follow up like we did in our cross-country season.
All right. And could you guys maybe tell me some personal goals for yourselves this season? Kevin, you first.
My personal goal is to break or at least come close to the school record, which is 9:45 for the 2 mile.
All right. And Preston, what about you?
I'd like to run in the 4:30s in the mile and do the same as Kevin in the 2 miles. So.
All right. Sounds like you guys got some high goals for the season, and good luck to you guys. Thank you for your time, Preston.
Thank you.
And thank you for your time, Kevin.
Thank you.
Hi there, Grand Valley. I'm David Hudgens, here with Silas Hicks, a junior member of the varsity baseball squad. Silas, what are some bright sides to this year's baseball season?
We got a transfer, Zach Slavin. He really goes the act with the ball and hits pretty good amount of homers, so, that helps a lot.
All right, and what are some obstacles you guys are going to have to overcome this season?
Injuries. We're pretty much all injury prone.
All right. Okay, you guys know your faults. And what are some bold predictions and maybe some things you hope to achieve this season?
We're hoping to win conference this year, and if we play how we're supposed to, then we should go pretty far this season.
So, like, undefeated maybe?
State bound 2014.
Is that your bold prediction for the season?
Of course.
You heard it here first from Silas. Silas, thank you for your time, and good luck this baseball season.
Thank you.
Good luck to all you spring sports. Now back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Riley.
Hey, Natalia, do you have any big plans for this weekend?
I'm actually going to Thon tonight.
Oh, I heard about that. Now Rachel and Emma are going to tell us more about it.
You've heard about Thon, and it's finally here. It kicks off tonight at 8 p.m. The cost is $5 at the door if you are not already a sponsored dancer. This event put on by NHS is raising money for Children's Mercy Hospital. There will be dancing, food, prizes, entertainment, and a dodgeball tournament at 1 o'clock in the morning. This 12-hour event will leave you exhausted but feeling good knowing that you played a part in raising money for a good cause. Grab your friends and get your dance on at Thon. Back to you in the studio.
That sounds like a blast. I think I'll probably go.
It's gonna be fun. Anyways, here's a question. Quinn, how long have you lived in Green Valley?
Since I can remember.
Did you know that some people don't even know that we have a McDonald's in Green Valley?
What?
I know. Crazy. It's so weird. We're gonna test the students' knowledge of our one and only Green Valley.
Who are the GVTV sports anchors?
David Hudgens and Timothy Hinton.
Natalia and... No, she's an anchor. I don't know.
I don't even know, dude.
What was the girls' basketball record?
21-4.
20-5.
21-4.
Who was the prom king last year?
Coleman. I have no idea.
I don't know that one.
Who is the girls' basketball head coach?
Coach Draper.
Coach Draper.
Coach Draper.
Who is the mayor of Green Valley?
I think it's Mike Todd.
I don't know. I don't know.
Who are the GVTV anchors?
Natalia and Quinn.
John and Natalia.
Callie Carson and David Hudgens.
Thanks, guys. Now we're going to Sadie so she can tell us the dangers about texting and driving.
Hey, Eagles. This week, we're going to talk about something a lot more serious. I know you see commercials on TV all the time about not texting and driving, but maybe it'll mean a little bit more to you coming from somebody that you know. By texting and driving, you put yourself 29% more at risk than driving already. We asked 75 students here if they text and drive. 50 of them said yes, 25% of them say no. But students, when you stop at a stoplight and you text, that's the same thing. Yes, the car's not moving, but you cannot text behind the wheel. You can't use Instagram, Snapchat, or Facebook. You will get a ticket, and you can't hurt yourself or others around you. If you're still thinking about using your phone behind the wheel, check out this video.
We now call it distracted driving. It's not just texting, it's posting, it's updating, words with friendsing. Everybody knows it's dangerous, but for many of us, it's just a bad habit. It definitely was for me until one day I found the most unlikely solution. I painted my thumbnail bright red. That way, whenever I picked up my phone from behind the wheel, all I could see was a big red thumb reminding me to put the phone back down. I know it sounds silly, but it totally worked. I went from being one of the worst offenders on the road to having absolutely no habitual desire to use my phone while driving. I simply couldn't overlook my big red thumb. I couldn't ignore the reminder. And over time, the habit went away. Turns out it was an old school solution to a new world problem. So, I'm passing it on. If you want to stop distracted driving, give it a try. If you know somebody who needs to stop, tell them about it. Maybe even paint their nail for them. I've found it's much easier that way. Or if you just want to show your support and help spread the word, paint your thumbnail red. Trust me, everybody will ask you about it. In the end, if my success rate is any indication, perhaps this silly little tactic might just be the thing to do some serious good for all of us.
So take a pledge with us, or this could be you. Now back to you in the studio. And don't text and drive.
Wow, that was scary. Makes me never want to text and drive.
Always remember that one text isn't worth risking your life and other lives around you.
Now everyone knows that at GVHS only 20 hours of community service are required to graduate.
But let's head out to Sierra to find out about some people with outstanding amounts of community service.
Your friendly neighborhood GVTV here to dive into Grand Valley High School's community service records and bring you the most outstanding community service doers.
Thanks, Sierra. I'm here with Tanner Dennis, who currently has 19.2 community service hours, which is the highest in the freshman class. Tell us, how did you get all those hours?
Well, first I helped with the Grand Valley Youth Wrestling Program. I helped with the practices there, and then I went to tournaments with my brothers and helped work stuff there.
Did you enjoy it?
I did.
I'm here with Owen Johnson, who currently has 481 community service hours. Not only is that the most in the sophomore class, but in the whole school. How did you get all those hours?
So over the summer, I went and worked at the H.R. Bartle Boy Scout camp, and what we do there is we help a lot of the the younger scouts who are around 6th grade, 7th grade, and we just teach them about different life skills. Like I taught them how to deal with outdoor animals and stuff like that.
I'm here with Becca Boren, who currently has 357 community service hours, which is the highest in the junior class. How did you get all those hours?
I lead mission trips over the summer for the Methodist Church Conference.
Do you plan on getting more community service hours?
Yeah, I'm signed up to lead 3 more mission trips this summer, so definitely.
I'm here with Colin O'Brien, who currently has 469 community service hours, which is the highest in the senior class. How did you get all those hours?
Well, I'm a Boy Scout, so I do a lot of community service there, and I also worked for 3 years in a row on stage crew at the play.
Do you plan on getting more community service hours?
I plan on beating Owen Johnson.
Well, good luck with that.
I'm Sierra Sipes here with Miss Lever, who's in charge of community service, to give you a few reminders of requirements and opportunities. Miss Lever, how do you help students get their community service?
Well, I work with people in the community and within our school to help them find volunteers for events that they want to have. If you're ever looking for opportunities, you can always find me in room 201, or I have my handy dandy case right here that has log sheets or opportunities hung up right here. Don't forget, you need 20 hours to get out of here.
Thank you, Miss Lever. Like she said, seniors, 20 hours to graduate. And you juniors, too. You need 5 to attend prom, so don't forget.
Wow, who knew there were so many ways to get your community service out of the way?
Be sure to get your 20 hours in. Now here's a guy with an exceptional knack for the ladies.
We're men among men and manly men, yes, manly men are we. We're men among manly men among manly men are we. We'll sail up north and cross the ice and cross the bare and snow fields. You gotta be tough and you gotta be a man to club the baby harp seal. To club the baby harp seal. We're men among men and manly men, yes, manly men are we. We're men among manly men among manly men are we. We'll drive out west on a buffalo hunt in adventure bold and daring. We'll shoot one again and again and again while the others stand there staring. While the others stand there staring. We're men among men and manly men, yes, manly men are we. We're men among manly men among manly men are we.
If your name is Isaiah Akers.
It's hard to be a man, but for a few pointers, just ask me. Now back to you in the studio.
Thanks. Now we're going to head over to John with some of our Eagles and their favorite childhood memories.
Hi, I'm John Meadows from GVTV, and I'm here with Annalise Sack, and we're going to ask her what her favorite
cartoon is.
My favorite childhood cartoon was Tom and Jerry because I always watched it when I got home from school with my mom.
Okay, thank you. Hey, I'm here with Jordan Sackman. So, Jordan, what is your favorite TV show as a child?
Full House.
And why is that?
Well, I just have a crush on Jesse, and I just watch all the time.
All right, thank you. I'm here with Carly Taylor, and so, Carly, what's your favorite TV show as a child?
I'd have to say Dragon Tales.
Okay, and why?
I mean, why not? It was, I don't know, it was like the best show.
All right, thank you. Hey, well, I'm here with Mary Claire, and so, Mary, what is your favorite TV show as a child?
Dragon Tales.
And why is that?
The song was catchy.
All right, thank you. All right, I'm here with Mr. Winkler, and so, what is your favorite TV show as a child?
I would say my favorite TV show was Saved by the Bell.
All right, so why is that?
I always thought Kelly Kapowski was pretty hot.
All right, thank you.
Do you have a question you would like to be answered live on the air? Ask John. Links are posted around the school.
We appreciate all the feedback that we've been getting from our viewers.
That's all for today. Thanks for joining us on this episode of GVTV. Make sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter at GVHS Eagle Media.
We need the support from our viewers like you, so don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. I'm Quinn Van Camp. Thanks for stopping by.